I'm Kevin.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is our 1991 E30.
So I bought this E30 maybe 3 weeks ago, and I bought it with the intent to have a project car. I've always wanted an E30, always thought they were one of the best looking cars kind of out there just in general. The boxy look is something that really attracts me, and I know that they built maybe like 2 million of these, so parts would be easy to find, or easier than some other project cars, and it should be somewhat relatively affordable. If you're like me, you know that for whatever reason the E30 market has been kind of popping off in the recent years, and it's gotten to kind of an exponential standpoint where some E30s are selling for close to that 30K number with over 130, 150,000 miles on it, and doesn't necessarily mean that it's an M series spec at that. So with that said, I've been eyeing an E30 for some time, and my brother made a comment that if I found one that was within our budget, that he would go in on it with me and split it down the middle, and we would work on it together. So I took that as a challenge, and a few weeks later I found this particular E30 on Facebook Marketplace for under $10,000, and it was located about 25 minutes from me here in Los Angeles. And the reason why I kind of pulled the trigger on this one was because it was it's a 5-speed manual. It's a 318i, and if you know the E30 kind of history, you know that this engine is a very reliable one and a pretty easy one to work on at that. Additionally, this E30 has just under 92,000 miles on it, which was kind of crazy for me to see, given that, like I said, a lot of E30s online right now are going for 20, 25, even $30,000, with well over that 100,000 mile mark. But on the flip side, the sub 10K price tag definitely came with its caveats. For example, this paint is shot, clear coat is coming off. It needs a lot of work on the exterior and the cosmetics all around. The interior, though somewhat clean, as you can see, looks better in this light, to be honest, but there are some cracks here and there, especially in the driver's seat where I'm sitting right now. The driver's seat itself needs to be redone, probably just for comfort and aesthetic look. Additionally, there are several holes in the carpet, so new carpet would be good. If not, then just a new mat to cover, and protect the carpet a little bit longer. The radio and stereo supposedly works, however, it's not currently connected. One of the previous owners that had it before me tried setting up a subwoofer and a couple amps, and just did not wire this car properly at all. Therefore, I know the stereo works, the radio works, however, the sound I'm unsure of. I'll figure that out down the line. So with that said, I thought it'd be fun to document the process as my brother and I, quote unquote, rebuild this to make it ours. I know, mechanically this car works well. Though I don't have any real mechanic experience, I spent a lot of time just watching YouTube, watching different creators and videos of rebuilds of all kind, and that kind of gave me a little inspo to start documenting this rebuild process of my own. Some things I know work well in this car are the mechanics of it in itself. It drives great. Funny enough, I didn't even know how to drive stick up until this past week. So insert clip of me finally learning how to drive this car, and it going successful. I've gotten it inspected. Everything looks good. I just recently got an oil change, and I wish I did myself, but that's okay. I'll do the next one myself. Additionally, I know that the brakes look good, wheels look good, tires look good. We could always upgrade and change later, but for now, no real concern as of there. The biggest issue that you may or may not have seen or can see is that I can't see out that back rear window. So first priority is definitely to replace the soft top, not just for that reason, but also it is not seated properly on this car. I'm told that there's a leak from where the soft top sits with the driver side door. So we'll probably need to replace some of the seals as well throughout the car. But yeah, follow along and we'll see how this goes. Peace.